Okay, guys, good day. Here we are again. This is another question order leveling feedback reduction. This one, we were asked to, they say, reproduce below is the page in a level book. Fill in the missing data. Apply the usual checks. Now, if you look at it very well, you will observe all this alphabet ABC you are seeing here are the things we will be looking for, literally. So, but this one, it is rise and fall method that they use. It's not height of instrument. So regardless of the method, as long as you have knowledge, you know what to do, you're supposed not to have a problem. So as it is now, how do we go about it? Don't forget, you can, if you don't know how to rise and fall method or height of instrument method, you can watch our previous videos on that. The video has been done on that. All right, so this one now, this backside here, because this is where this first setup ends, second setup ends here, third, I think we have like 4 or 5, I think like 5 setup. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6. That's 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. I think we should have like 6 setups there. So, all right, so what do we do here? How do we go about this whole thing? Now, don't forget this one here, this backside minus this foresight is going to give you this value here. So we have 2.150 minus a supposed to give you 0.5. The reason why, this is rise. It's under rise is positive. If it's under fall, it's going to be negative. Okay, now, if this is true, then to get a, just collect like times, we have 2.150 minus 0.50. And that will give us 1.650. Sharp, we've gotten value of a, and that is 1.650. Okay, so how do we get b? Now, don't forget that, this minus this is what is going to give you this one. Now, to get b, this value minus this one will give us b. That is 1.645 minus 2.345 is what is going to give us b. And that is equals to minus 0.700. That shows it's under 4. You will see b was written under 4. Just write 0.700. Don't need to put the negative because we've already indicated that fall is negative and rise is positive. Then straight away we move to c. How do we get c? Now, this c here minus, okay, before c we can get d easily, because this value here, this height of instrument minus this one will give us d. That is 2.345 minus 1.965 is going to give us d, and that is equals to 0.380. So we have the value of d to be 0.380. Then what of c? We have this one, knowing fully that, okay, now c here is a backside. This backside minus this foresight here will give us this value that is here. That is c minus 1.925 is equals to minus 0.500. Why is it minus? It's under 4. And I told you earlier that it's going to be negative. So to get c, this one will cross. We have minus 0.5 plus 1.925. So we have value of c to be 1.425. So c is 1.425. Now, we've gotten c, we've gotten d. I think the next one is e or f. Yes, we have e and f here. You'll be wondering, how do we get this? Now, don't forget that this 449.680 plus f will give us this reduced level that is here. That is 449.68 plus f equals this 451.730. So f equals 451.73 minus 449.680, and that is going to give us 2.050. So we have value of f now to be 2.050. We have f. Then what of e? How do we get e? Now we have f. We don't have this one. We have this. Now this backside minus this intermediate side is what's supposed to give you the value of f here. That is 2.050 minus e will give us f. So we know e to be 2.050 now, which is, f is 2.50 and 2.05. This other one is 2.05. So if you collect like times and make e subject of the formula, we have value of e to be 0.000. Then next one now is g. E minus g should give us this value here. E minus g should give us this. That is, e minus g equals 0.120. We know e to be 0. So just make g subject of the formula. We have g equals, this we cross, we have e minus 0.120. And that is 0.00 minus 0.120. Then we have value of g to be minus 0.120 meters. So g is minus 0.120. Alright, we are getting there gradually. The next one now is I. How do we get I? This is I. That's this backside minus this foresight here will give us I. That is minus 1.690 minus 2.10 equals to I. So if you subtract this very well, we have I to be minus 3.790. So I is minus 3.790. Okay. Now, what is next? We still have J. How do we get J? This one here. Alright. So this, you don't need to put this minus since it's under 4. Now, this reduced level here minus this value here will give us J. That is 451.850 minus 3.790 is going to give us J. And that is equals to 448.060. So J is 448.060. Now we have I, we have J. It's still remaining H. Then it's remaining, we still need H. We still L. Alright, we can still get L too. This J minus, okay, J plus L will give us this. That is 448.060 plus L will give us 449.00. So making L subject of the formula, we have 449 minus 448.060. So if we subtract this, we have 0.940 as the value of L. So we have this is 0.940. So how do we get our, okay, we need H, the still remaining K and H. Okay. Now, if we sum all this backside together, it's still remaining. Okay. It's remaining H for backside to be complete. That's not an issue. We don't have all our foresight. We don't have, okay, we have all the rise, we have all the fall. So if we add up Oh, okay, I think if we add up all the rice, we have this one. This is summation here. We have all these ones complete now. That is 3.990. Then fall, we have everything complete here. This is 4.990. We have the first reduced level, we have the last one. So getting this one should not be much of a problem. I think what we're looking for basically now is H and K. So how do we get that? Correct. So what we do next is this. We know that H minus K is going to give us this one. Yes, H minus K is going to give us L. And so if let's from arithmetic check we have summation of backside equals summation of minus summation of four sides equals summation of summation of rise minus summation of fall equals the last reduced level minus the first reduced level. Okay, we don't have this one complete, we have this one complete, we have this one to be complete. So what we are going to do now is this. Since we know that okay, summation of back sides itself is equal to 2.15 okay, is equals to 2.15 plus 1.645 plus 1.425 plus 2.05 minus 1.69, that's 5 point summation of back side equals to 5.58 plus h. Summation of four sides, that's 1.65 plus 1.965 plus 1.925 minus 0.12 plus 2.10, and that is 7.52. okay, plus K. Now from here we know summation of rise minus summation of fall equals last RL minus the first RL. Summation of rise is 3.990, fall 4.990 equals the last reduced level is 449.00, the last is 450.00. So this is minus 1 equals minus 1. Okay, now that we have that one, okay, I think something is missing somewhere. All right, in the question, yes, in the question we were given this summation of back sides, we were given to be 8.445. Now, if we have that one to be, if summation of backsides was given to be 8.445, it makes the work easier because from here equals 5.58 plus h, 5.58 plus h. If you make h subject of formula here, we have h equals to 8.445 minus 5.58. And if we subtract this, we should get our h to be 2.865. Okay, right. So we have h to be equals to 2.865. Okay, now that we have h, we can get the value of k because h minus k will give us 0. That is, it will give us L. Now, we know h to be 2.865. We don't know k, but we know L to be 0. It's positive now because it's on the right. Alright, from here we can just make k subject of the formula. We have k to be 2.865 minus 0.940. So if you subtract this, we should have our k to be 1.925. So we have k to be 1.925. Correct now. So if we add up, we can add the four sides together now, and that is going to give us 9.445. Now that we've gotten summation of backside, four sides, and the rest, then we can perform our arithmetic check properly now. Then we have the arithmetic check. Now that we have everything we are looking for to be equals to the summation of backsides. Summation of backsides now equals 8 points. Okay. Summation of backsides equals to 8.445 minus 4 sides own is 9.445. Then we have this one to be 3.990 minus 4.990 equals 449, which is the first reduced level, minus the last one, which is 450. So you will observe that everything is minus 1, minus 1. Then we say check. Okay. Alright, if you check now, you will observe that we have every single thing we are looking for. From, you see that all the alphabets now, we've been able to get all the results. Everything is complete now. That shows we are done with the question and we perform our arithmetic check. Of course, you find out that minus 1 equals minus 1. Every of this thing equals backside. When you subtract backside and foresight, I mean the summation now, that of rise and fall, last and first reduced level, everything equals. That shows we are good to go. Thank you guys. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for all of you that have been following since the beginning. We are saying thank you. We are grateful. And if this has benefited you, you know, you've gained one or two things from these tutorials, do well to share with your mates, your friends. Let them know what you are enjoying. Let them come and enjoy it too. Thank you. God bless you in the next video.